So it's been a good 4 or 5 weeks or so since I last made a video, and yeah, I just haven't really had anything to make a video about and been enjoying a bit of a break over the summer. But today I decided I would go for a different kind of challenge. You know, all my races this year have been trail. I've done the South Downs Way 50, the South Downs Way 100, but today I thought I would get back to doing a bit of a speed effort, trying to get a 5k PB. So it currently stands at 18:37 from about a year ago, and I'm down at Home Promenade Parkrun, which is looking good for the conditions today. Not too windy, it's pancake flat. It's along the front here at Brighton seafront. So yeah, gonna give it a go today. I've also got my secret weapon. I've got some speed shoes which I bought in the sale over Christmas, so yeah, good 9 months or so ago, and just not used them. But I tried them out yesterday and hoping they're going to give me an extra few seconds, or maybe 10 hopefully, during today's effort. I'm not going to take the camera along with me because I'm going to try and just focus on running fast, but we'll catch up after. We'll see how I get on, and yeah, fingers crossed for a good speed run out there today. So here goes. All finished up at Home Promenade Parkrun. Carla and I are just doing a light jog back towards town, and yeah, I'm really pleased to say I came out with a PB. So I think my official time is just under 18 minutes. I'll pop it up on the screen. Haven't yet seen what it is, haven't got my text through from Parkrun yet, but yeah, I think I managed to dip just under 18. So I'm now back home from Parkrun, and I thought I'd have a quick look at some of the stats and kind of how the run today went. So yeah, my time overall in the end was 17:42, so super happy with that. So knocked over 50 seconds, I think 55 seconds off my previous time, 18:37 from last year. The reason why in the clip a moment ago I thought I'd only just dipped under 18 minutes was because actually it took me a while to get my watch stopped once I'd gone over the finish line at Parkrun. So yeah, I was still kind of recovering, and then one of the Parkrun volunteers just wanted to check my name. I think every so often they do an audit just to make sure they've got the right person with the right number going over the line. So yeah, it actually took me a little while to get my watch stopped. But yeah, official Parkrun time 17:42, very happy with that. Here's what my splits look like. So I knew in the back of my mind that if I ran 3:35 a kilometre, that would get me very close to 18 minutes, so dipping just under. I thought in the end actually I'd probably end up over that, but I had that in the back of my mind. With Hove Prom, we generally have a very, very good PB course because it's flat, and there are a couple of switchbacks, but you know, it's a nice even surface that you're running on. We had 7 mile an hour winds today, which is probably the best you can hope for. You know, if there's anything over 10 miles an hour, you do feel it a bit. But we had 7 miles an hour. We started off for the first kilometre going with the wind behind us. So I had 3:35 for that kilometre. As we turned back into the wind, I was a couple of seconds slower, 3:37. But luckily I managed to find a group of people that I could kind of sit behind, and they were kind of shielding the wind from me. And also a guy running with a buggy. Which I always find amazing at Parkrun. You know, sometimes you do an all-out effort and there's just someone running next to you casually with a buggy. So yeah, so I was behind that guy sitting in on the second kilometre. Kilometre 3 was mainly with the wind behind us, so coming back the other way. Kilometre 4 again going up into the wind, so for 3:37 for that one, and then for the final kilometre again mainly the wind behind us. I knew I didn't have long to go, I could see that finish line in distance, so 3:30 for that one. So yeah, very chuffed with that, really pleased to knock a good bit off, and I think it shows that yeah, speed work does pay off. You know, I've been doing it for about 4 or 5 weeks now. Last year when I tried my 5k PB effort, I think I only did it for maybe 2 weeks. So it shows that, you know, if you do it and you stick to it, then it really can have an impact and it can help you take a good bit off your 5k time. I've done, you know, a number of different sessions. So I've been doing some steady state runs. I've also done some interval work, but the most common interval session I've been doing to bring my 5k time down has been 5 by 3 minutes with 3-minute recoveries. So that's running, you know, slightly above 5k pace and then having a good while for recovery. And that I've found has very much helped. I've also done a bit of hill work. And then also I think, you know, the other thing that made the difference today, perfect conditions, which always helps, and then also the shoes. It's interesting to think about how much time the shoes might have taken off. You know, I'm really not sure how much time that would have been, but certainly my legs felt they could turn over much more quickly, much more easily, because, you know, leg turnover is something that I typically find quite tricky when it comes to running fast, you know, just moving the legs quick enough. But the Vaporfly certainly helped with that, and it meant that I could kick on, could push harder, and it just felt a lot more natural and a lot more flowing. So that's how I got on with my 5K PB attempt today. Next up on the channel, I might be thinking about doing some other speedier road stuff, so maybe 10K or a half marathon effort, but I'm also looking at doing some interesting autumn and winter challenges. Those I won't say too much more about now, I'll save those for another video, but those will be coming up very, very soon on the channel. So thanks for watching everyone, have a good week, enjoy your running, and I'll see you all in the next one.